to see if we can see any life signs. To start off, Aaron said, my name is Jeff Payne. I'm the present president of the Somerset County Conservancy. We were formed back in 1995. I'll cheat and read our mission statement. The Somerset County Conservancy provides for the permanent protection of land and its resources. We offer stewardship, education, and advice for the preservation and enhancement of natural, scenic, agricultural, historic, and open space lands. Since our founding, our initial projects were holding land that abandoned mine treatment systems were put on. We have 5 of those parcels. They have contributed greatly to the increased water quality of the Stonycreek and also the Castleman River. They're presently working as passive systems. Many of them in the 20 plus years now since they were developed have been redone. Just the ponds have been refurbished so that they continue to work well. That was our initial project. Then the opportunity came up in the late 90s, early 2000s to get a parcel of land near Somerset. Through negotiations with the state, we acquired about a 250-acre parcel of landlocked land that has a very nice mixture of habitats, including bogs, other wetlands, the Kimberly Run stream. There's older growth hemlock, oak forest. There are open fields. Very, very interesting property. We've since added 3 separate parcels, and now, including our latest acquisition of 275 acres, we have 646 acres in what we call the Kimberly Run Natural Area. This area is used it's open to the public for outdoor education. We have programs for school kids that we do in the fall and in spring. It's open for hiking. People are there all the time hiking. It is open for hunting in the appropriate seasons. And a lot of various study and activities take place. We have programs and such out there. That's sort of our centerpiece of property. We also recently have been very glad to see Somerset Lake is refilling. The Conservancy took an active role in helping get the money identified to fix the faulty dam at Somerset Lake. We helped negotiate a lease for Somerset County to have Somerset Lake Nature Park around it. And we built pavilions and fishing platforms, helped match a grant for trails. We put a lot of help with working with the Fish Commission, put a lot of structure into the lake bed itself. And we think it's going to be a much better place, great habitat, and much friendlier for people to come and visit now. So we had formed what we called the Somerset Lake Action Committee, or SLAC, and we're very happy that the plug is now in and the dam is slowly filling up. We also hold a conservation easement. We work with a lot of other groups, be they non-governmental organizations like Western Pennsylvania Conservancy, or a myriad of different state and federal agencies in our work to try to preserve land and do better. We're mostly located in Somerset County, as our name says. We could do projects outside of that, but most of our projects are going to be close to home. Our board is all volunteers. At this point, we don't have any paid staff, so it's a volunteer organization. We depend on memberships and donations to do our work. We've been very happy. We're raising money for our newest acquisition. We aren't quite there, but we have gone a long ways towards raising $200,000, hopefully to be matched by a grant from the state for that project. We get involved in a lot of other Earth Day events, etc., different type events, but that's the main crux of what we do. And what we're presently doing.
Thank you. So let me ask you this about especially creating habitats for wildlife and having outreach opportunities like the frog walk that we did, the upcoming frog walk / nature walk. And I know that you have also hosted other people and organizations to come in and give other outreach opportunities to people featuring Kimberly Run. So what do you think is the importance of doing these outreach opportunities, like allowing people to come in like us to do frog walks? How does that help with engaging the community?
It gives people the opportunity to get out and identify what is out in nature. In addition to our frog walk this year, we've done a wildflower walk, a couple of those. We've done winter tree identification. We've done duck ID, not at Kimberly Run, at other spots. And people appreciate learning from people that have studied some nature things. They appreciate the ability to get out and actually see it and learn it. These are open to the public. Of course, we encourage people to be a member, but it's not required when you come to these events. So the thing that I like the most probably is when we bring the kids out and we get them in the stream. They're catching macroinvertebrates, and we carefully collect them and identify them, end up putting them back in the stream, and the kids are just so interested in seeing all the life that's in the stream at that level.
Yeah, I think so too. Now, there's going to be organizations and companies and stuff that are featured that are looking at tackling problems from more of a national or very large regional scale. But there's also your backyard nonprofits and organizations similar to Somerset County Conservancy that has a mission to impact the wildlife and the environment of a specific area. So can you speak to the importance of forming nonprofits and the idea of the conservation of different places in our own backyards, how that's just as important, and if not even more important in some cases, than a larger vision?
Yeah, the having the local organization working on the level of in this case a county is very important. Our Kimberly Run natural area, which is 5 minutes from Somerset, wouldn't be there if we, our bigger groups like our Nature Conservancy, the Western Pennsylvania Conservancy, they're working on great big projects. Now, Kimberly Run Natural Area is getting to be a fairly large project, but we had to do it in small bites. And providing places for your local folks to go, like the park at the lake we're talking about, like Kimberly Run Natural Area, and just in general, being able to talk to folks about conservation concerns at a local level, it really brings it home. When you hear people talking about problems in Alaska or the rainforest in Brazil or whatever, it's kind of distant and it doesn't really get your attention. But when you talk about things closer to home and getting your streams cleaned up, keeping them from becoming repolluted, and in all the recreation value, and be it fishing or kayaking or whatever, is very important. And big groups cannot work everywhere. I mean, they have to pick and choose their projects. So it's important to have smaller groups concentrating on a local area. We have our website, which you can just search for Somerset County Conservancy, and that'll pop up. On our website, we try to keep our activities on there. When people are members, they get emails from us about events, and we have links on there for various other activities and things.
All right, well, thank you for your time, Jeff. The Somerset County Conservancy has contributed so much to the county of Somerset in Pennsylvania. They've focused on creating wildlife habitats and also created recreational opportunities for hunters and hikers. They've been important for the work we've tried to do at PA Woods and Forests. They helped us to put on some frog walks, and they've also helped us to get our name out there in the community. Without the Conservancy, a lot of our goals and a lot of important conservation efforts would fall short. So thank you, Jeff, and thank you guys at the Somerset County Conservancy. And guys, please like and subscribe and share for more Conservation Week content.